Hey, what's up guys? Alex here from UntitledClass.com, and this is going to be one of the most exciting videos we've done in a while, because this is probably one of the most interesting products out there in the market today. This is the NanoFixit Titanium Liquid Screen Protector. It's a liquid applied screen protector that solidifies and protects your screen without a protector thing. And wow, it's about 1,500 pesos. Nice trivia here. This is a company based in the Philippines and is certified by DOST, Department of Science and Technology. Now, I'm really excited about this because I really hate screen protectors on curved displays. Look at this ugliness right here. And look at how this screen protector is actually clipping into the actual display pixel. And look at this ugly ass screen protector. Now, this phone is a really nice phone, but look at the ugliness that the screen protector does. I don't like that. I hope you can, coat this with a nanotechnology, and this is supposedly what we're getting. This is about 1,500 pesos from argomall.com. We got a cutter right here, we got a scissor, and we got, a screwdriver. We're gonna test the scratch resistance of the NanoFixit Titanium, a product proudly distributed, I guess sold in the Philippines, or actually the company is based in the Philippines. So are you not excited? Are you not entertained? Here it is, the NanoFixit Titanium Liquid Screen Protector. One drop is enough. Ultra scratch resistant, up to 2 years protection, so you can reapply it after 2 years, which is a great thing because typically your phones will only last 2 years. We have reduces cell radiation, enhances camera resolution, water repellent, easy to apply. So here's the box. And 3 easy steps: clean the surface, shake the bottle, apply 1 to 2 drops, let it absorb for 30 seconds. Alright, so inside the flap here, it says right here, 1 drop the size of your cell phone, 2 to 3 drops of this size to your tablet or pad. Here is the product itself, pretty easy to understand. Here's the I guess a microfiber cloth, an alcohol wipe. Now I wonder what alcohol they're using here. I'm gonna guess it's pure isopropyl, but it could be something else. I'm not sure actually. Typically you use pure isopropyl to clean up electronics, but I'm not sure what you use for this kind of solution. So that's it. What's inside the box? Pretty simple. Here's the actual NanoFixit itself in a little dropper thing. We have a QR code right there. I don't know what that does, and that's about it. It's kind of like a pretty simple product. We're gonna see how to apply it, and we'll see what it does. Alright, so here we have an LG phone. As you can see, it is relatively scratch-free, and we're just going to use the bottom chin here because I still use this phone and I don't want to scratch everything up. Now what we're going to do is apply a very, very, very small amount to one side. Here we're going to use the right side, and just a drop, kind of in an interesting way. There we go, that should be enough. We are just going to use this guy and spread it very, very conservatively through this right part of the chin of our phone. And it's actually spreading kind of interestingly because it's following my finger quite a bit. Let's hope it dries up. And it feels kind of weird in the hand. It feels like there's a gel underneath your hand, even though it does feel a lot like water still. And I'm going to be super careful here not to clean this glass with the NanoFixit and touch the left side of our display so we don't contaminate the control group on the left side. And then you wipe this off, and hopefully I don't wipe this left side off with the thing that I wipe this right side off, so it doesn't get any of that NanoFixit juice on there. So we have a control group to see how we can scratch one side over the other. Alright, so that looks like it's pretty dry now. We're gonna swipe away from the side here, see if we can clean this guy up without contaminating the other part of the screen. There we go. So I'm not gonna use this cloth on the left side of the screen, just on the right side. And that means we'll have a pretty clean sample to try our scratch resistance on. First things first though, I want to test the Teflon properties of this guy. I'm going to try and do this as least destroying as possible. Holy crap. I just doused that thing in water. And oh, look at that, difference in, water rejection properties. That's kind of like Teflon on this side right here. That's really cool. Also, don't worry guys, the phone still works. Getting some dirt on that thing. Probably not part of the screen, but it's just dirt, probably. We'll clean it up and see what happens. Alright, keys test. It doesn't look like anything has happened to the display at all here. Nothing at all. We got some lint right there, but pretty much no scratches. Alright, here we go. Scissors test. We're going to poke at it. This is not easy to hold. That's making some contact. Okay, and just in case you want to scratch up the corner here, let's scratch up the corner instead of the left side of that area. So we have the same sort of bounce. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Well guys, this is getting to be a little sad. There's still no scratches on the part of the screen here. I guess I should be happy. I still don't have any aside from the water test, we still haven't any proof that it's, much more scratch resistant. Let's think of something else. Here we go. Alright, that's 3 scratches there, 3 scratches there. Let's see. Alright, sadly I don't think we made any scratches on that thing with the cutter. I thought I saw something here with a little bit of a line, but it seems to have disappeared unless I couldn't find it anymore. Dude, this is some pretty good glass. Let's try this again with more force. Alright, there you go. That's some force right there. I feel some scratching there. Maybe. Alright, more force. Okay. Alright, holy crap. This might be it guys, but it's reaching. It's really reaching out there. There is a really tiny micro scratch right there. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. The side of the NanoFixit does not have it. Right there. Can you see it? There's a really small micro scratch right there. And the right side does not have it. But we're gonna do this. Oh yeah. That should be pretty heavy down there. There we go. Alright. That's a lot of force. And thankfully we have finally scratched the thing. And we have a super duper very faint scratch right here where I really dug the cutter in. Very faint scratch right there. And on the NanoFixit side, it's right to the right of the previous scratch, the previous little pin scratch that we had before. And I do see it, but it's much smaller, and it's a lot less noticeable than the sort of the micro scratch we have over here. Now the camera is saying that it's getting that in focus. So far what I can tell is the scratch is a little bit bigger on the NanoFixit side, and as you can see there are some more. The previous scratch from the previous test is showing up right there from the moderately heavy scratching, but only on the super heavy scratching is the scratch evident or shown on the NanoFixit side. So maybe that's the difference that we're talking about here. And one thing I want to say is wow, screens have gotten really tough ever since then. This is a Gorilla Glass 3 LG G4, and I thought I would have noticeable scratches on this guy by now, but so far only the super duper, you know, heavy scratching has had any impact on it. From what we can tell, the NanoFixit helps to a certain extent, and I think that's pretty good, quite good. Much more tougher to scratch with the NanoFixit on, and I think it's actually a really good solution to put on screens like this, which I will put right next to the LG. Screens like this with the Huawei with the curved glass, because look at this ugly screen protector. I will just NanoFix this and just leave the screen protector off. The one thing that is the most evident here is the water repellence of the display, because the water just slides off on the NanoFixit display and it sticks a little bit to the non-NanoFixit display. So I guess that's about it for our unboxing of the NanoFixit. It does work. Anyway, that's it for me, Alex from technoclass.com here. Looks like NanoFixit works. It's just that it is very extremely, you know, to a certain level of scratch resistance, but it does definitely work. So there you go, Alex from technoclass.com here. That's been our NanoFixit Titanium unboxing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. You can buy this from Argo Mall for $1,500. It looks like a good solution for screens that really need a screen protector but couldn't get the good one because obviously it's cutting into the corners and you have a curved glass, you know, like your Samsung Galaxy S7 Edges and stuff like that. Anyway, bye. Thanks for watching.